Fans are speculating about what it might mean that Jonathan Bailey has just revealed one of the biggest and most shocking hints about Bridgerton Season 4. On top of that, Netflix has officially announced that filming has wrapped, sharing a fun behind-the-scenes video that also included a tiny but exciting Penelope detail. With all of this happening, it's worth unpacking everything we know so far because Season 4 seems set to shake things up in more ways than one. Therefore, let's begin with Bailey's minor error. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he mentioned that he was thrilled to return as long as the show would have him, which is a relief for viewers, given that we missed Daphne in Season 3 and her absence was definitely felt. However, he then made a casual admission that has fans speculating. He admitted to filming a wedding on a Monday morning. Of course, he quickly tried to downplay it, reminding everyone that Bridgerton has featured plenty of weddings already, so maybe it's not a spoiler. But because Benedict's original book doesn't actually feature a wedding scene, this comment feels like a massive hint that the show may be rewriting that detail for the screen. That brings us to the big question: which wedding did he mean? Benedict and Sophie never walk down the aisle in front of readers in an offer from a gentleman. Instead, they share an intimate moment where Benedict tells her that, in his heart, she is already his wife, and Sophie admits she has loved him since their first dance. By the time they reappear in Colin and Penelope's story, they're already married, and the book doesn't really go into the ceremony. It would be a big departure, but also a pretty significant one, if the show gave them a real wedding scene. It wouldn't be the first time Bridgerton added an epilogue-style moment. Season 3 ended by showing Colin and Penelope with their baby, even though the main plot had wrapped up earlier. So it's possible that Benedict and Sophie's wedding could be tucked into the final moments of Season 4 as a sweet, emotional closer. Seeing Anthony and Kate's union on screen would have been meaningful, and some fans still feel a little shortchanged by its absence. Anthony and Kate's skipped ceremony stands out even more if Benedict and Sophie's wedding is shown. Although it does not significantly diminish the romance that we did receive, it does appear to be uneven in comparison to what the other siblings received. Still, Season 4 is clearly trying to balance a bunch of storylines. The BTS video that marked the production wrap gave us a peek at nearly every major cast member, old and new. Yaren Ha, Michelle Mao, Isabella Wei, Katie Leung, Masali Baduza, and longtime favorites like Nicola Coughlan returned in costume, joining the family. But sharp-eyed fans spotted something important. Nicola's trailer was labeled Penelope Bridgerton instead of Penelope Featherington. It's a tiny change, but it says so much about how far she's come. Penelope has stepped into a completely new phase of her life. She is now married to Colin, she has come out as her real name, and she has become more influential in society than all of the Bridgertons put together. The nameplate on her trailer isn't just a label, it's a reminder that her story is no longer about being the overlooked Featherington girl. Now that she is a member of the Bridgerton family, she has the ability to alter reputations, stoke rumors, and possibly even shield her family from scandal. Because if there's one thing we know, Sophie's background is bound to stir up the ton.